Hmm.
So, in news coming in, the BCCI central contracts have been announced for the year
22.
2021-22. The earlier one had expired. So, just to let you know, before we tell you who's where, there are four categories: A plus, which is 7 crore plus; A is 5 crore plus; B is 3 crore plus; and C is 1 crore plus. Yes. So 21-22. Yes. These are for 21-22 central contracts. So Rahul Rawat is with me. He has spent 15 minutes analyzing pluses, minus. What are the big talking
Well,
points?
A plus, of course, only three players, just like last year: Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah, and Rohit Sharma. No surprises there.
Yeah.
So the last central contract that BCCI had issued had 10 players in category A.
A.
Now that has been pruned or cut down to just 5 players.
So who are the five who have gone out?
So a lot of players.
Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar.
Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar Pujara. In fact, so who remain in that
Shikhar
category?
Dhawan has gone out of that.
Shikhar is now in C. Ishant Sharma is not there. Hardik Pandya is not there. Hardik Pandya, in fact,
So that's
has been shifted
done.
from category A directly to category C. Now, the A plus contracted player gets 7 crores annually from BCCI. That's, you can say that that's his salary. Over and above, you of course get match fees, and there are other things as well.
And your endorsements and
Yes,
everything else.
category B, logo money, and a lot of other things.
So talking point is firstly that 5 players have been demoted from category A.
Right.
Those 5 we have zeroed in on.
Yes.
They are Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar Pujara. Firstly, no surprise there. No surprise that they have been, because they are not playing the test team. But a good thing I thought that they have not completely removed them from contracts, which means for Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane, this is how I read it. Do tell me how that the doors are not closed. They are not regulars in the test team.
Okay.
But they could have removed them from the contract, because a lot of people are saying, oh, is it the end of their career? I don't think the BCCI is seeing it as an end of their career.
See, also the contracts that have been announced officially, BCCI is yet to make an announcement. This is what we have gathered. So I'll tell you, this is October 1, 2021. So these contracts run from October 1st, 2021. That was last year till September this year.
2022.
So Ajinkya Rahane and Cheteshwar Pujara have played during
Half
this
of the
period.
year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it had to happen. They couldn't, BCCI couldn't have just removed them completely
This
from.
is really weird. Huh? Half the year is over, then you're telling who's
Exactly.
on contract or not.
Exactly.
I mean, ideally,
Yes, and Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar Pujara, you mentioned. Hardik Pandya is also absent from that A category.
Yeah.
Then Ishant Sharma, expectedly, he's also not there. Then you have. So the
he's not there at all, huh? By the way, no, he's
Hardik.
there.
Hardik is category C.
C.
Now see the difference. Category A, an A category player gets 5 crores, and a C category player gets 1 crore. So that's quite a stark difference in the amount of money that BCCI pays to its athletes or players, contracted players. So
Riddhiman Saha also.
Riddhiman Saha also, same reason. He was earlier in category B. Now he's been shifted to category C. So I'll just read out the names quickly. I know these are a lot of names. Category A plus.
7 crores.
7 crores. Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah. Then category A, only 5 players: Ravichandran Ashwin, Ravindra Jadeja, KL Rahul, Mohammad Shami and Rishabh Pant. These are also some of those players who are playing all formats. Ravichandran Ashwin, I still can't say much. Then category B, Cheteshwar Pujara, of course, demotion for him. Ajinkya Rahane, again demotion. Akshar Patel finds a place in category B. He wasn't there. In fact, he was in category C. Now he's been promoted. Shardul Thakur also finds a place in category B. Then you have Shreyas Iyer, another player who is playing all formats. Then Mohammad Siraj and Ishant Sharma. Wonder if he has or he has not played his last test match, or still. So then category C, which is 1 crores. Shikhar Dhawan, Umesh Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Hardik Pandya, all demoted. Washington Sundar, Deepak Chahar, Shubman Gill, Hanuma Vihari, Yuzi Chahal, Surya Kumar Yadav finds a place in these annual contracts. Riddhiman Saha, again demotion, and Mayank Agarwal. So these are the
So two
centrally
questions
contracted
I have.
players. Yes.
One, Mayank Agarwal is now almost a test regular. You can call him, right? Usually, test regulars
He's there in the squad.
go into A. Like I'm giving an example of someone like a Pujara or Rahane when they were regulars, were in A, even though they were not playing white ball cricket.
But
because
Nikhil,
you gave preference to
Nikhil,
test.
you would remember at that point in time, the COA, the Committee of Administrators, were in place. That COA was in place, and at that time, if you would remember, it was Virat Kohli, and I think that the senior brass of this Indian team management insisted and asked the COA that please include somebody like Cheteshwar Pujara in category A because he doesn't play too much of cricket, white ball cricket, and he deserves, because that is how you may just enhance the reputation
Yeah.
of test cricket.
Sure, but I'm saying if you have one logic and that like test regulars, because they play test, even if they don't play other formats, should be given a much higher contract. By that logic, I'm surprised Mayank Agarwal is so low in that order. And the other one, which a lot of people are pointing out, which I agree, and that was my thought as well. Even though it's not a demotion or a promotion for him, but someone like Ravi Jadeja plays all format, is a senior enough player. Everything,
and he
ticks
was,
all boxes.
and he finds a place. But Ishan Kishan wasn't there earlier also, and he plays just one format, and that too he's not a regular. If you have all players available.
No, but he's playing one. So is Surya Kumar playing white ball. Of course, Surya is a more certainty.
Yes,
But you've called
yes,
him
I
in.
think-
Maybe Ishan. But maybe that tells you
That's
what
the
the
discretion.
future they are holding for Ishan.
That's
Thank you
the
for
discretion.
that, Arun.
And Jadeja, I agree,
Yeah.
could have found a place in category A.
Yeah.
This is going to be the most relevant question. I don't know if you have been busy on the phone. Why is KL Rahul a captaincy claimant,
Yes.
not in A plus?
But same cases for Rishabh
Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh Pant
Captaincy.
has never been seen as a contender like KL Rahul has been.
No, I think it is
No, but
about
similar-
perception. It is about perception.
KL Rahul has.
It is about perception.
Yeah.
I think Rishabh Pant is a certainty as far I think.
KL Rahul has led India. That's my question. KL Rahul
No.
has led India.
But fair enough. But
No, it's
Why
a,
is he not in A plus? That's the question.
no. That is surprising for KL, and so is
Jadeja.
Ravindra Jadeja. Plays all formats.
And he's a
senior.
Again, Jadeja has not led India.
But not everyone is a leader there. Na? Jasprit Bumrah is not a captain.
Jasprit Bumrah
Jasprit
has
Bumrah
also
is
not
there.
led India.
He's the vice captain.
But Rishabh Pant has also been a vice captain.
I think from now on, even when KL Rahul comes back, Bumrah would be your designated vice captain.
Fair enough. And
Maybe. Maybe.
the point of discussion here is that why not KL Rahul in A plus? Why not? But we are also discussing why not Jadeja.
Ravi
And,
Jadeja,
and he
yes.
is a certainty in all
All
formats.
formats.
Whether you're playing in India, whether you're playing overseas, whether it is Test cricket, T20 cricket, and one days, Jadeja is a certainty in your 11.
Yeah.
So that's
And also KL, Vikrant has a point there that
Hmm.
if you're looking at him as a captain, maybe he could have been pushed there. But I would extend that same logic to Rishabh Pant then. Also is going to be playing. Maybe they're looking at seniority of the player
Exactly.
as well. But then Jasprit Bumrah is there. So some things are...
So that's the big news. Central.
So perceptions play a role.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not always performance. It's how you perceive a player.
Yes,
and
yes.
what his stature
and
is.
and how you perceive a player, how you perceive his performance also. I would say, not that I'm saying that KL Rahul's performance was not perceived well by the BCCI when they announced the central contracts today, or when the Apex Council met today. So that's the situation
Shreyas
here. That's
Iyer
the
is
news.
C,
Shreyas Iyer is B.
B.
B. So
Yeah, because now gets
Exactly.
a chance in all formats.
yes, and by the way, Kuldeep Yadav and Navdeep Saini, who not too long ago were being seen as, at least Navdeep Saini was being seen as a bright prospect as far as fast bowlers were concerned. Then Kuldeep Yadav, at one point in time, not too long ago, a couple of years, he was a regular in white ball format, at least. Test cricket also he played. They both have no place in this.
No place for Harshal also. No place for
That
Harshal
I
Patel.
would, that I can say yes.
Yeah,
That's
because now he looks like he's going to be a white ball regular. In fact, when we were discussing, we had picked him in our team for the T20 World Cup.
Right.
Amongst the 5 bowlers
Yes,
that go, not
yes.
saying in the 11, but the 5 that go.
Even in 11. Even in 11.
Yeah, even in 11, but I'm saying even there it could be a debate, but at least makes the 5 of going.
True.
So he's also
Okay,
a surprise.
Deepak Chahar is there, Yuzi Chahal is also there, Siraj is also there. A lot of people are asking these names.
Siraj is in B.
Yes.
And Deepak Chahar is in C. And who else were you asking? So we're saying
Hardik is also
Hardik
in
is C.
C.
Maximum fall from A to C.
Absolutely. I think
so. Hardik has had a biggest fall from A to C.
Exactly. So Hardik Pandya, I think maybe these are signs for things to come. I'm not saying that you won't see Hardik Pandya, but maybe he will also. See, Ashwin is also there, by the way. Ashwin, Iyer deserved A+. So you also have to see that where was Iyer last year? Shreyas Iyer didn't even figure.
Ahead of Iyer is Ravindra Jadeja and KL Rahul, I think.
Shikhar
is also dropped.
Yeah, and
From A to C.
Shikhar.
So 2 ones who have had the biggest fall in contracts, Shikhar Dhawan and Hardik Pandya, both were in A last time, have now fallen to C.
There's no Venkatesh Iyer.
No Venkatesh
There is,
Yeah.
in fact, so Hardik Pandya and Shikhar Dhawan.
No Ishan Kishan. So surprising, no Ishan Kishan, no Harshal Patel, no Venkatesh Iyer in the contracts.
Yeah. So the players who I think or we think were in the scheme of things for India's T20 World Cup. You mentioned Ishan Kishan, Harshal Patel and Venkatesh Iyer.
Yeah.
At least these 3 players maybe could have been accommodated, but no. So the last time the central contracts were announced, you had 10 players in category A, which has now been reduced to just 5 players. It has now been limited to just 5 players: Ashwin, Jadeja, KL Rahul, Mohammad Shami, Rishabh Pant. A lot of you people have been asking, why is KL Rahul not in A+? Why is Jadeja not in A+? So we've just tried to explain.
Just going to answer a few questions. Yeah, we are also surprised. Jadeja, I think, could have been in A+. I missed one of the question. Let's take Amit Sharma's question. He's saying, is there any corner of your mind, anybody, including you guys as well, that think that Virat will get demoted to A from A+? No, Amit, I have no such thought in my mind. Not at all.
And Amit, let me make it clear. God forbid, if this does happen, that Virat tomorrow he decides that enough, I'm done with T20 cricket. Even if he gives up on T20 cricket, I think he'll still be part of that A+ category.
Okay. Bollywood Mania says, Nikhil sir, according to you, Pant deserves to be A+, along with Ravindra Jadeja, 2 names I mentioned. But Shreyas doesn't deserve A. Hypocrisy, but no, I said Shreyas in A is fine. I never said A+. I thought Shreyas may not be there. A, I said, is fine for Shreyas. A+, no, because he's not a certainty in the team in all formats, but Rishabh Pant is. So there's no hypocrisy there. No Krunal Pandya, somebody asked. No, he's not
who
part
was
of
this?
any
What
contract.
was the gentleman's name who asked you this question? Bollywood something.
Yeah, some.
Yeah, so also, see, I announced, in fact, I had told you people earlier also, the central contracts, these annual central contracts will run from October 2021.
Yeah.
So where was Shreyas Iyer in October 2021? So these are the contracts. This is the amount of the salary or the money that is going to be paid for a duration of 12 months,
Yeah.
where which also takes care of the 4 months from 2021. So where was Shreyas Iyer? So that is perhaps the reason why Ajinkya Rahane, Cheteshwar Pujara have been included in this list.
Somebody said that there is Shubman Gill, but why not Prithvi Shaw? That's because Shubman is part of your team, sir. He's part of your test team right now. Prithvi is not. So I don't think that's unfair. Somebody said that why Jadeja not in A+. We are also as surprised as you. I think sometime, as Rahul pointed out, that perceptions also play a major role, that you think somebody is better than the other.
Exactly.
But he plays all formats.
And Nikhil, I don't know whether it is just about perception also, and it is also about your vision. It is also about what your team management thinks, what your selectors think. For example, somebody like Surya Kumar Yadav has now been drafted in this list of centrally contracted players. He was not there. So at least you can see, in next few years, he will be there with the team. So it is also about, it's not a decision that is unilaterally taken by one person in the BCCI or the board. I'm sure the selectors, The team management, maybe to an extent, if not team management, selectors definitely have an idea of what could be the.
So a lot of people are asking what are the price brackets. I'm just telling you, A plus is 7 crores, A is 5 crores a year, B is 3 crores, and then you have C, which is 1 crore. And only for A plus, because a lot of you have asked, that is the same as last time around. That's Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Jasprit Bumrah. Nothing changes on the A plus front as of now.
And also, not too long ago, in fact, I think 5 years ago, till 5 years ago, you just had A, B, C categories. There was no there was not an A plus category, didn't even exist. So in 2017, when Anil Kumble came in as the head coach of this Indian team, you would remember.
He did a presentation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
He
to
did a
the
presentation before the
Committee of
COA,
Yeah.
the Supreme Court appointed committee, and that is when A plus category was included. It is just for it is an elite list, and I think it is better you keep it that way. To be
I
very
agree.
honest.
I agree.
To be very honest.
Knowledge creator says, please explain the central contract. What central contract means? That there's a signed contract between those players that we are saying and the board, in which case the money that we mentioned, 7 crores and 5 crores and 4 and 1 or whatever, that is paid per year to the player irrespective of how many matches he plays for the country. Over and above that, you also get a match fee, like playing a ODI, playing a T20 or test matches, you get a match fee. That is over and above the 7 crore that an A plus would be getting, or 5 crore that an A will be getting. Over and above, you get match fee. And players also earn through endorsements and other things, that's separate. So that is what, in short, is that.
And a decent amount of percentage of logo money. That's quite a decent, in fact, good amount that players get. Total players, how many players have been? So
Divya, Sagar, Patra, Nikhil sir, are you going to Mohali? I'll try. I may go just for one day to see Virat Kohli's 100 test match. If I do, then we'll do Sports Today live from there. So you come and join me
27
outside
players.
the stadium.
27 players.
How many were there last time?
Last time you had 27.
27. Same as that.
Actually, 27 or 28?
Yeah.
28. Last time you
Last
had
time
28. This time you have 27 players. So a lot of people have joined us again. What is the news? Yeah, you are late, sir.
Go back and see the video.
You
We're
are
not going to
late.
repeat. We're not going to repeat.
What is the news, Rituraj? So that's the news here. That's the big news. Just to wrap this up, let me remind you once again, 5 players who've been demoted from category A to B or C. Cheteshwar Pujara and Ajinkya Rahane were in category A, and they've now been dropped or demoted to category B.
Then there was Shikhar Dhawan and Hardik Pandya, who were in category A, now have gone to category C.
Right.
So 4 are done. Who was one
Then
more?
Umesh Yadav, Bhuvneshwar Kumar.
Yeah. They've
And-
also been.
Yes, and Riddhiman Saha from B to C.
Oh, these are B to C. Okay, we were
Right.
talking about A first. Yeah.
Yeah, so you were right. Hardik and
Yeah,
Shikhar
yeah,
from A to C, and from B to C, Shikhar Dhawan, Umesh Yadav, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, and also Riddhiman Saha. And I believe Riddhiman Saha also, I think later this week, we'll also get to hear something about the investigation that the BCCI had initiated earlier last week.
Yeah.
And
What we're getting to hear is that they will call Riddhiman Saha.
later
and-
this week.
Yeah, later this week and ask him.
There's nothing.
Venkat Subramaniam has just sent his love in pounds.
What Vansh is saying, what is Sports Tuck planning to do? Sports Today planning to do on Virat's 100?
We can be in Mohali. We can go live from Mohali. If you're going to be coming, you can join us. We can. I'm not guaranteeing that. We can do that. But other than that, we've already started putting content on Sports Today. You can keep seeing
Harsh,
it.
Kuldeep
Today
Yadav.
we gave our best memories.
Harsh is asking about Kuldeep Yadav. Unfortunately, Kuldeep Yadav is not being included in this list of centrally contracted players. So that's it, I think.
Yeah. No Venkatesh Iyer also.
No
and
Ishan Kishan
No
also.
Ishan Kishan also.
So these are some of the faces that you have been seeing lately on the field in white ball cricket. But at least in this central
No Harshal Patel
central
also.
contracts, yes, no Harshal Patel.
Yeah.
Actually, Harshal Patel, I would still say that you could have included him.
I know.
Harshal
So
Patel.
is Venkatesh Iyer.
Venkatesh Iyer, if
Now
he's
you're saying he is your all-rounder.
Ashwin is in category A.
Yeah. Navdeep Saini is out, as we said.
Surya. So a lot of you people have been asking that some players should have been there, some players should have. You also have to realize and see that these are some of the players who were not even part of the central contracts till last year, and now they've been included. So give them some time. These are annual contracts, so next year you might have these.
Sumit Kumar is saying,
higher
Nikhil
category.
sir, why are you biased against KL and so nice to Pant? Nothing like that, Sumit. I don't know why you get that feeling.
I think
Nothing like that.
I think what Nikhil said that Jadeja, KL Rahul, and Rishabh Pant, all three of them could have been included in A plus
Correct.
because they are
I said
regulars
that.
in all three formats. But I think unanimously we agreed that the A plus category,
Yeah.
has to remain a little elite.
Exclusive.
Exactly, and exclusive. Although I still feel, Nikhil, if you ask me, I still feel one person, neither KL Rahul nor Pant. I think Jadeja.
Yeah,
could have
Jadeja.
Jadeja, I honestly feel could have been part of that A plus.
Because he's senior also.
Exactly.
Sometimes you
exactly.
see seniority.
Yes.
One, he's guaranteed a spot in all formats. Plus, he's quite senior also. He's been playing cricket for very long.
Yes, that's what I feel. So
He was playing cricket before Virat Kohli, international
exactly.
cricket.
So no bias against or for KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. That's what we feel. Anyways, I think we can call it a day now.
On that note, thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today. You keep asking us what programming, whenever we give breaking news or put special program, you won't get to know unless today, like we had a question answer session with Sunil Gavaskar. If you were a subscriber, you could have asked questions to Gavaskar. I took a lot of questions. So don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today. Only if you do that will you get to know when we put special content or when we come live for breaking news or when we have a guest like Gavaskar, Harbhajan, whoever we get to answer your questions. So for that reason, please do. Bye.